Good morning. Excuse me. Get yourself a brew. Quick catch up. I know I feel like I've been AWOL for slightly longer than usual. I think there's usually a little update video about once a week. No, it's probably about the right time, but it feels like a long time. And reasons for that, mostly to do with the effing trying to move, which has had a really strong effect. Well, it's probably not just the moving, it's probably divorcing as well. Really strong effect on my mental health, which is a delicate thing at the best of times. Last week I had a horrendous cold as well, and I think everything conspired. It didn't help me. I was in bed every day. I was crying every day. My friend had a party and I couldn't go because I was just a blubbering mess, and I didn't want to blub in front of children, even though she said, "Oh, it's fine, you come," no, I don't. That was a proper mess last week, and a lot better today. Literally just today. That's why I've picked the camera up. Yesterday I'm very frustrated with estate agent solicitors. Also, obviously, divorce is going to have a bit of a confidence knock as well. And I felt, well, everything, it's like when you're feeling low, like everything's like, oh, I'm just a trog who should live under a bridge, and like, when you're feeling proper hopeless and in despair, and today's the first day, to be honest, that I could pick up the camera, because I didn't want to just come on and blub. I didn't want to come on and just like I was last week. I didn't want that for everyone to see that. So, but I can tell you it's rocky and rough. The flat. Oh God, a fucking knife. So literally, so now I'm just texting the estate agent, emailing with the solicitor, and just texting several times a day back and forth with the estate agent. And I did have to actually say, and I've not said this before, I actually had to say on the text, that is a lie. Because stop it. When literally you're contradicting yourself now, and I've actually got different information. I had to actually say that is a lie. And I thought, I can't believe I'm having to say this. Please stop it. Please stop the lies. It's so frustrating. And it's so frustrating. This seller supposedly really wanted to push things through. It was going to be quick, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. I also said that's BS. I just put BS. I'm trying not to actually swear. I don't swear, but, that doesn't count, does it, if you just put the initials? So yesterday, supposedly they were going to be working through the inquiries again. These are the inquiries that were follow-up inquiries sent from my solicitor to their solicitor on the 20th of September. And yesterday, last week I was chasing. Eventually on the Friday, they said they'd never received them by email. So my solicitor resent them on the Friday, had to resend them again on this Monday. God's sake. And then I was told they were working through them on the Monday. Then they were working through them on the Tuesday. And that's why I'm just getting this off my chest. And then yesterday, the latest from my estate agent was, they're going to work through the inquiries today. I said, wow, another day working through the inquiries. And he said, well, I'd rather they were working through them than not working through them. And I said, I'm sceptical, because they were working through them yesterday and the day before, apparently. What is it? Do we need to chop an arm off or something? Is that what we're asking for? We're asking for a leg or something? Or we're just asking for information, which they should have? Right, sorry, that's that off my chest. So I've already sent my good morning text to the estate agent this morning. Could you find out blah blah blah, like, which he will get several times a day until this shite is over. I'd looked at only online, looked at rentals and thought, shall I just book a viewing for a rental, because this is just ridiculous. And actually, do I want to be buying? I asked the solicitor, do I want to be buying? Will this flat, are there problems that's making it difficult to get through? Because I might only want it for 4 years till Maud finishes school, and then I might want to move again. I said, so, would I be better off renting, like, if it's going to be a problem to resell in 4 years? And she said, no, there's nothing. If there was anything onerous, we'd flag it up in the report, so you could make an informed decision. So that did reassure me. She's like, no, it's just normal things. I'm like, okay. Because when you don't understand, I don't understand all of the solicitor speak or the legal jargon, some of it sounds like a horror, but actually it's just general moving conveyancing shite. So well, that's reassuring if we can get the information out of them. What was I talking about? Flat. So I've completely lost my train of thought there. Even as I found a little cottage, but it was quite expensive. And what I thought, I almost picked up the phone to book a viewing, and then I thought, hang on, I looked at where the location, and I thought, Maud's still got 4 years of school, Connie's got a year, but that would actually be quite a trek for them to get to school and back. So I thought, that's not really suitable, annoyingly. I mean, it was expensive as well, but it was a 2-bed or a 3-bed? Because that would also mean somebody sharing, and it was $1,750 plus the bills a month. So yeah, but honestly, it pushed me to my limit, this has. So divorce, I keep getting letters from the court saying your divorce has been passed to a judge. We've been read out in court, and that was fine. We've applied for the next part. We had decree nisi, then we had to apply for the next part, and then I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's been passed to a judge. And then on October the 25th, we can apply for the final order, I think. And I don't know how long that takes. Yeah, it does make you question everything, to be honest. Like, all the upheaval, and I'm like, oh God, is this actually the right thing? But then I realised, no, it is the right thing. It is the right thing, but it's so difficult to actually get out of a marriage and move house. And yeah, it causes so much stress. It's not even, the kids, because our kids are older, but so much stress. Yeah, I would never have had a clue how difficult it would be. Anyway, yes. So also, little update reselling wise. So I'm in the data refinement group. I haven't been in any live talks because I haven't been in a fit state to show my face, to be honest. That no one wants me rocking up and then bursting into tears. Or maybe they do. Maybe they go, at least I'm not like that. We can all feel better that we're not like that. And so I'm taking a lot away from it, positives. I'm really enjoying going back. Oh my God, I love the jewellery seller calls. I love their knowledge and their deep dives into jewellery. It's so interesting. And so there's all these calls that you can join, where it's a bit like people meeting up over Zoom and chatting about reselling and in-depth parts of jewellery, or or what, the car parts or whatever they do. So I'm finding that really interesting. And for the cost, I think it's like £1 a day or something. I'm like, to be honest, because I'm not watching any telly at the moment. I watch some posh shows and I watch those videos at the moment. And I don't, because I hardly have anything on eBay. It's just, the fees are so astronomical now. Even stuff I've sold like on my own account that I've gotten rid of, where like you use the offer, but like you use the 70% off or 80% off, but then you're having to promote. If you promote at the dynamic rate, which is like about 12-13%, it's just shocking. It's just shocking how the fees on it. I don't even know how people are. I mean, people are doing a full-time living on eBay, but the fees are daylight robbery. They really are. And it takes it feels like it takes a while for stuff to sell on there, because it's so much quicker on the V platform, or obviously Posh if you're doing a live, but that's a different model. So yeah, and obviously the group is a lot about Posh, but that's right, there's a Whatnot call, which I was watching the old videos to see if I could glean some ideas that would be transferable for our live reselling or the Posh reselling, Posh selling. So it's given me lots of food for thought, and I just find it very interesting to be able to listen to people talking shop, really. So yeah, so because it is heavily, although it's transferable stuff, it's heavily eBay skewed for most people on there. I'm like, well, I'm not eBaying, so that's not, and also I need to sort out what my real goals are. I mean, obviously it's to make money and have enough income, but exactly what can I get away with is what I feel like, which is not what the group's about. The group's about growing and smashing goals and making more than you need. And I'm, at the moment, it's baby steps for me, and I'm not, even though I've been reselling for years, I think I'm too fragile to get stuck into that. So everybody knows about picking stuff up with a £20 profit. Well, actually, somebody did put me straight on that that's dollars. So, but I don't know if, so maybe 15 quid profit, which reassured me, because I think I was feeling like it's sourcing. I feel like I can't do that. And I know lots of people source online and they go further afield, and I don't feel, I go quite far. Obviously it's on the bus as well, but trying to actually have some semblance of being available for the girls, and I'll say that. I mean, I was just in bed last week. It was awful. And that's not being available for them. But yeah, there's things going on like perimenopausal type things where I just get such bad fatigue as well, that I need to be able to bring in enough income and live, to state the bleeding obvious. If the women watching this know about the fatigue, the perimenopausal or menopausal fatigue, then you know what I'm talking about. If anybody else that doesn't know, they might be going, what the fuck, just pull yourself together. But honestly. So, so I need to sort out what's going to work for me. And so today I thought, actually, it's much more doable for me. I used to operate on a get £10 profit out of an item, jobs are good, and I feel like I could look at something and say, when I'm sourcing, there's a potential for 20 if, like, I really, maybe if I steamed it, used a mannequin, did more work than I do. or I could get 10 to 15 and get it quicker because I'm terrible. Especially because I've fallen out of love with clothes a little bit. So with the clothes, if they're there for more than a week, I just want a shot of them. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll take what? Oh, well, that gives me a £2 profit. Yeah, it's fine. I've got my money back. I know it's no way to operate, and also I'm enjoying doing jewellery again. So yeah, come back to that. So, but if I think, actually, yeah, I mean, I can not easily, but I went out yesterday and I only got, so I did 10 shops, 2 towns, and I got 3 items. It's not much, is it? 3 items, but they're all 2 for sure. I'd get 20 quid at least off of. 1 is a 10 to 15. But there's stuff out there. The other thing I'm realising, my boot's been on, and I only pick up a few bits generally, but I can make 20 quid out of something I get from the boot so far easier, far more easily. Oh, I can't speak, so, I can't speak, so Jesus. So everything's breaking down. You know what I'm saying. It's a lot easier to make 20 quid from something that you've paid pence for than that you've had to pay 25 quid for or 40 quid. And then you're trying to get that money back. I mean, I know we've said all this before, but oh my God, I've really noticed it I picked up, something from the boot and I'm like, I've sold that. Oh, hang on, because it was only cost me 50p. I've got more than 20 quid profit, quickly. I was like, oh, like pennies dropping again. Like, because the boot at the beginning appeared to be absolute shite, and possibly it was because I've been buying more from families recently. I just binned it off for the summer. Oh, idiot. So anyway, I think that they'll keep going for as long as possible into this month. So I'll be going again Saturday. So if I can get a few bits from there, it does feel more doable that when I go sourcing, even if I have to do 10 shops across 2 towns and get 3 items, that I can almost cobble this together. Could do with more. And, I'm desperate to get into the flat as well and find out exactly what my bills are, exactly what I've got to cover, and what we need. God, a real deja vu then. And then I'll know and get back out there tomorrow again, Shelley, off you pop. You need to bring in some more money. So, what else was I gonna? Yes. So, I don't know if that's a bit luxurious to stay in the group because I really like listening to the shop talk. I don't think it is luxurious. If actually it's benefiting me, then, things might change and I might become I'm not going to become an eBay again, not full on eBay, because there's just too many scammers on there. I can't be bothered with them because that's my nature. If somebody's polite, I'll bend over backwards for them. And if somebody's a scammer, no time for it. There's a lot of fools on there as well, for goodness sake. And I feel there's a lot more protection on other platforms in lots of different ways. And they want you jumping through 1,000,000 billion hoops just to put your item on there. And then we're going to find a new way to make a new charge as well. And I know lots of people are just accepting of that. Well, this one isn't, and I can't help it. I've got no patience with it. Right. New hot news off the press. Shelley's got no patience. So Posh, yes. So I'm now... I did a Posh show. I really enjoyed a Posh show I did last Sunday afternoon, completely impromptu. I was sat on the sofa and I thought, should I do a Tube live or a Posh live? I just suddenly had a little burst of energy. I'll go Posh. I wasn't set up. I just booked it and I had to keep saying, hang on a minute, I'll just run and get my tape measure. Hang on a minute, I'll just go and get my ring measure. But I really enjoyed it. It was a really nice, relaxed Sunday afternoon crew. And I thought, well, maybe I could commit to a Sunday afternoon, actually. So that was about 4 o'clock. So I've booked one for this Sunday, 4 o'clock. So I thought, what else am I doing on a Sunday afternoon? It's maybe more doable, and I'm still actually alive at 4 o'clock. So yeah, I'll see how it goes this Sunday afternoon as well. I've been selling lots of really cute earrings with sterling silver hooks and like little cute things dangling off the bottom. Even I've been wearing them, and they're it's like a little, because in fact they're listed for £5, and so it's not really an auction. It's just it's more an opportunity to show people the earrings, because like the start bid is £5. So, but you can buy them for £5 anyway. Oh, am I still recording? Yeah, you can buy them from £5 on the shop from my closet anytime. Yeah, but I like to be able to show people and how, like the length that they sit and things like that. And I like the social. I know it's pathetic, but I think we all do. We like the social on Posh. Because I was on, sorry, I'm rabbiting now. I was on Chloe Harry Boutique's Posh the other night. Oh, it's so lovely because she does semi-precious stones. She had a little candle going and some nice music. I mean, you don't get that atmosphere from me, but she was talking about all of the, so she hand makes, puts together all these semi-precious beads and into bracelets and things. And there were other jewellers that I share their listings on Posh and have done knives, and so this is just lovely. There's like a little hangout. Oh God, am I pathetic? Probably. Oh well, that's that then. So yes, I haven't been very sociable at all. I've chatted to people on the phone, which is not like me either, but there's only a couple of people that I allow to phone me. Other people get texted. You know who you are. There aren't many that I will talk to on the phone. But I do feel a bit better today, so may it continue. I'm going to do some, I'll tell you what, I've written a list. I've written a list today, so shit's getting serious. I'm list, and I've stripped my bed. Gonna have a nice clean bed tonight. That's self-care. And I've written a list. I'm gonna do some shit. Right, so if you're watching this and you need some kick up the arse, you can do some shit too. Right, that's an update. There you go. I'll see you soon. Thank you as ever for your comments and your thoughts and advice. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Come join me on Posh for a chit chat if you want to look at the cute earrings on Sunday afternoon. If you haven't joined yet, obviously use that code or someone's code. So mine's Shell Sterunian block caps to get £5 off. So if you haven't joined, my earrings were £5, so then you'd only pay £2.99 shipping and get yourself some earrings if you fancy it. Bye-bye, don't die.